So I was just walking through my property, and I just happened to see the most beautiful tree. Like, look at how beautiful this tree is. It's probably the most beautiful. What the heck? Whoa. What are those? What is happening?
Durecell, my child.
Is that you, God? God?
Come closer. I have a task for you, young one.
What task? What is this task?
I need you to build the legendary sword wielded by the swordsman known as Ike.
Where are you?
I am everywhere, but this time my voice comes from the tree.
What do you need me to do, God?
I need you to build me a legendary sword from the wood of this tree.
Oh, like this?
No, you idiot. Using the wood found within the tree.
Oh, like this?
Yes, my child. That is just one of the many pieces of the sword wielded by the legendary swordsman Ike. Now go, my child, find the rest of these pieces and build me this sword.
I will not disappoint you, Lord. Well, you heard the man. Let's get building. Oh, would you look at that? It's a miracle. Guys, my jigsaw just broke. So this video is gonna probably come out a little later than I hoped. Sorry about that. So now that I've cut out the actual sword blade and the hilt, I'm gonna start to clean. I'm gonna clean this thing up and actually just start to detail it immediately, because really this is the only thing that's detailed on this entire sword build. And the handle, or the, yeah, I guess the pommel, I don't know what it's called, is really just a bunch of. It's just gonna take some very quick sanding. So let's get into that. Sanded this to kind of clean up the little edges. I was going to use my Dremel, get in here, and I put my Dremel in. As you can see there, I'm going to go turn it on. Thing doesn't work. So that's great. Dremel's out of business. My jigsaw's out of business. I mean, look at this. So that thing, that was supposed to be right here. 1 second. That came off of there. Look at that. Focus, you stupid thing. Come on, come on. You better? And whatever. You guys get the idea. So, I'm sorry if this video comes a little later than what it should. I try to upload every 2 weeks, but I don't know if this will. I don't know if this will be, because I have to order a new Dremel, it looks like. But I guess I can work on sanding the blade. So. So, I sharpened one of the sides, and you'll notice that I didn't actually sharpen down here, because this is going to go into this thing. So it's going to be more like that, or like that. I don't know how it's going to go. So I don't know how I wanted to sharpen it, how much I wanted to. So I'm going to finish sharpening this side, and I'm going to work on the handle, and then I'm going to have to just wait until I get a new Dremel. And then hopefully we would actually do some work.
Hey, she playing cool now, but these my rules now. Don't play it out. So shimmy out, shimmy yeah.
So here's the thing, fully sanded on both sides. And it still needs like a tad more touch up. Oh. But for what we have right now, I think it's pretty good. I left a little bit of, I took the red off I just took the guidelines off, but I left a little down here, I mean, very faintly, so I can just in case I have to sharpen, because I didn't actually sharpen that part because I don't know how it's going to fit in the hilt. But since I can't work on the hilt right now because my dremel is broken, I think we're just going to work on the handle. So let's get to that.
And if you stand me, shimmy out, shimmy in. Bump it and grind, let's go the way. Shimmy out, shimmy in. Drinks in the air now, let this moment. Shimmy out, shimmy in. Tropical vibes are taking over.
Well, hello, doggo. Here's the handle, pretty much done. I used my Dremel started to work for a second, and I used it to get that part, but then I had to turn it on now and do the hilt, and it doesn't work. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute. Hopefully, maybe it'll work then. But for right now, we finished handle. So I got myself a new Dremel from my local Walmart. Then I went ahead and cut out I think it was like 0.75 freaking hole thing in the top right here to set the sword in. Blade. I took the blade and I put it in there and glued it in. Almost broke it, but it managed to stay in. Now we're going to detail this hilt. Let's get to that.
I think she knows it, but I'm sure it out. Hey, she playing cool now, but these my rules now. Don't play it out. So shimmy out, shimmy yeah. We could unwind if you stand me. Shimmy out, shimmy yeah. Bump it and grind, let's go the way. Shimmy out, shimmy yeah. Drinks in the air now, let this moment. Shimmy out, shimmy yeah. Tropical vibes are taking over.
So I finished making the one side of the hilt. I'm not really a big fan of the color of this wood. And also I never realized my sander wouldn't be able to get in here. So it's gonna have to stay like kind of looking a little not amazing. But I mean it'll do. And I'm having some trouble with disc breaking. So hopefully just some nails can fix this. But I'm gonna just have to do this the other side. And then put the handle on and maybe be done. Well, let's get to the other side. So I finished this side. There's still, I mean, I really do not like how much it looks burned and stuff, but I don't know what else I can do. I tried to get them with my sander as much as I could. I drilled a little hole, if it'll focus, right there. And then I drilled a hole right here, and I cut the top off of a nail, and I'm gonna put so I put the what's it called? Oh, hello, doggo. I put the nail right there. Put this like that, and there. Our handle's turned to. I'm gonna glue it, of course, but still. And after we glue it, pretty much all the left is to stain. Let's go. all in all, I had a great time making this sword. Granted, there were a few breaks along the way, but I managed to get through those. And also, the sanding work wasn't, I used a little more added detail, but I didn't have that, and I managed to make do with what I got. I really have fallen in love with this thing. It's a really beautiful sword. I love the coloring on the handle and the hilt, and on the blade. If I could do it again, I'd use thicker wood and probably a more detailed sander. But thank you guys for watching this video. I really enjoy making these. Remember to comment what video or weapon or type of game you want me to play on this channel. It'll be really helpful to me. Thank you. See you in the next video.